Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. My name is Siti Nur Syafiqah binti Shalihin. My matrix number is 181031745. Our project name is Smart Bus Stop. So I'll be talk about the project plan and the budget. Nowadays, there's a need to build a smart city because of the growth in population in towns. The smart city entails significant changes in urban life, such as public transport, road growth, housing electricity, streets, commercial locations, and the supply of the water. It is necessary to upgrade existing public transport such as city buses, especially in Perlis. Yes, indeed, we are focusing our project to do our project in Perlis. So we are going to develop a smart bus by using the embedded system. In order to get the exact bus location, we can track the bus using the GPS. Then we will install a microcontroller Arduino Uno in the bus, which is connected with GPS with wire, and it also connected with IR sensors on both in and outdoors with Bluetooth. There will be 4 IR sensors, each pair at front and back door. The IR sensors then count the number of passengers that getting into the bus and also count the number of the passengers when the passengers out the bus. The Arduino Uno is connected with the app of conductor, which is Android based. The whole of said bus or the embedded system is connected to the cloud server. Next, there is an Android application for public or bus user which will help to track the bus and get the exact location of the bus, the empty seats in bus, and it also contain a small database of bus timetable. The timetable will contain the bus number, names of bus stop that will help to search source and destination and give the information about which bus to catch. The application will tell the estimate arrival time ETA of the bus to the user and calculate it by using Euclidean formula. ETA is calculated when user standing on the bus stop and the nearest bus coming forwards to the bus stop at which user is stand. Then we're going to set a frequency so the bus can save some trips. Next, I will propose to you the project budget. As you can see on the table given, there are budget elements and the cost of the budget elements. We assume that the hardware is 1,000 ringgit and the software is 1,500 ringgit. So we assume that the project manager will be 3,500 ringgit, while the IT analyst is 6,780 ringgit. Next, for hardware vendor would be 1,700 ringgit, and the software vendor is 1,200 ringgit. So the total cost would be 15,680 ringgit for each bus stop. Well, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello and good morning to everyone. My name is Amira Mabima Ismail. Now, I would like to present to all of you about our project deliverables. Basically, there are 5 persons in charge for these deliverables. All of the members were assigned to their expertise. So, as you can see, the chart shown I as the project manager. Then, Lim Jinta will be in charge for task 1, Raja Anif Najwa will be in charge for task 2, I in charge of task 3, and finally for the task 4, Siti Nur Shafika and Nur Nadira will be in charge. So, just like I said before, these people were assigned to specific tasks based on their expertise. Next, I will be explain details about our project breakdown deliverables. In this table, you can see there is deliverable names, deliverable description, criteria for acceptance, person in charge, and deliverable progress. Task 1 is about location. In this task, Lim Jinta as the person in charge will be monitoring the progress. To complete the deliverables, there are criteria for acceptance, which is the location must be a public attraction, and the license that we get from the location for the location is also location that has been requested. The duration for the deliverable process is about 1 month. Next task or task 2 will be about applicable design. So Raja Ani Najjar, who is the person in charge, will be monitoring and make sure the deliverables done in 1 month. Next is bidding construction. Me, as the responsible person for this task, will be negotiate with construction firm. In this table, I will have to choose the construction firm that can offer within our budget plan. The time we plan for this task to complete is about 1 month. For the last task, which is task 4, is about the building construction. So, Siti Nur Shafika and Nur Nadira will be in charge and responsible to these deliverables. This task is about foundation and wall construction, roof and accessory installation, wiring and light installation, and finally, final cleanup and occupancy. So there are specifications given to accept these deliverables. The time to complete this task is about 3 months.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Raja Anis Najwa binti Raja Kaharudin. I would like to explain about my part, determine dependencies of our project, Smart Bus Stop Facilities in Perlis. We are doing a construction project for Smart Bus Stop Facility in Perlis. The task 1 is finding suitable location for Smart Bus Stop. We choose the location in Perlis. The bus stop will cover the Arau, Kuala Perlis and Kanga. The location is located in Perlis is because to give benefit and facility to student, citizen and consumer. Moreover, Perlis have a variety of institutes such as Polytechnic, University, Community College, School and etc. Perlis also have near to Langkawi and Thailand that also known as Tourism Center. Therefore, task 1 will be start after get the license and the permission form. If you don't have this license and permission form, the task 1 can't be started. Next, we can move to the task 2, which is the choose the applicable design. The design must suitable and comfortable for consumer in place, such as have a good timetable and route for their destination. Besides that, the design for Smart Bus Stop also have highest facilities such as safety from harm, seating facilities, protect from the sun and comfortable. From this task 2, we have do some research about the route from start destination until last destination. We can get the research from the consumer, student and citizen. We collect the data from Google Form, questionnaire and interviewer. There is because it's giving a few of advantage such as saving time, affordable, fast, and comfortable to our consumer. The timetable can start before we doing some investigation about their route in Perlis. After we have the data of routes for consumer in Perlis, the timetable for Smart Bus Stop will be created by following the data. Besides that, after task 2 is done, we proceed to the task 3. Task 3 is about binding for the construction. A construction binding process involves the submitting an offer or proposal form to the owner, construction manager, or general contractor. Construction manager will request a construction offer from a subcontractor by sending an offer invitation. Offer invitation is a document detailing the construction project and scope work. Then, subcontractor can download the offer invitation, review the project information to determine if it is appropriate, and then submit the detailed offer to construction manager. From that, the task force can start the project until subcontractor submits the detailed offer to construction manager. The task force will start after the construction manager awarding an offer to a subcontractor based on the value of task 3. Lastly, project task force is build the construction project smart bus stop. From this task force, we have to build, plaster, and paint a wall. The plastering cannot start until the wall has been built, while the wall cannot be decorated until the plastering has been done, including around the wiring. This task force is a type of project dependency that finish 2 steps. Furthermore, the wires for wiring cannot be fixed into the wall until they have been inspected. This is called finish to finish. Means the wiring cannot be completed until the build, plaster, and paint a wall has been done. Besides that, a concrete floor cannot start to be leveled until the concrete has started pouring into designated space. This is another type of dependencies, which is third 2 step. From the table 3.1, we can see the description, duration, and predecessor about task 1 until task 4. Moreover, from figure 3.1 is about the activity on node AON from start until the end related to the task. From AON, we got the project duration and critical path. That's all from me, Raja Anis Najwa binti Raja Karudin, for the determined dependencies. Thank you.
A very good morning to Board of Directors. My name is Lim Jing Ta. I am person in charge the timeline of proposal and also the task 1 in the proposal, which is identify suitable location of bus stop. The task 1 will take 30-day duration. It will start at 1st May of 2021. In task 1, there are 2 activities, which is investigate bus stop location, then get construction license. The license is important for a project. Now, let's look for the location of the bus stop. There are 3 main features for smart bus stop location specification that contribute to maximize the effective man-hour. From the figure above, the number of lane and the pedestrian crossing is important in the location of bus stop, which help to increase the safety of road. In addition, the bus stop should build nearby the railway crossing. It helps to increase the number of consumers for bus stop. Continue to task 2. It should be start at 1st of June and take 30 days of duration. This task is about smart bus stop design. It includes the applicable design for bus stop, bus route detail, and the timetable for bus. Next, for task 3, it should start at 2nd of July and take 30 days for duration. The writing of construction under the term and condition will specified by New Trust Construction, NTC, and Ministry of Transport, because the construction should be carried out under the supervision of them. The task 4 is about bus stop construction. It will take 90 days of duration and it starts from 2nd of August ended at the 31st of October. The timeline on the slide shows there are only 1 critical part for the project. The consequence of the step is followed by task 1, task 2, task 3, and task 4. The Gantt chart shows the started date and the ended date for each of the tasks. It indicates the project will complete in 180 days, which starts from 1st of May and ended at 31st of October. In a conclusion, the project finishes early if any task complete early. Otherwise, it will delay depend on how many delay days in each task. Until now, the end of my timeline of proposal presentation. Now, I would like to pass the turn to my teammate. That's all. Thanks for your attention and your time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Nadira binti Aziz. My metric number is 181031729 and I am from RK8TC Electronic Engineering. For my part, I will present about assigned resources. What is project resources? Project resources are the peoples, capitals, and materials goods required for the successful executions and completion of a project. It is what we depend on to get work done. They can be differ depending on the type of project and departments that involve. Why it is important? Lacking necessary resources will most likely halt progress and cause a project to run behind schedules. If the resource was a rental space or unique piece of equipment, we may be left waiting months before the space becomes available again or the equipment can be shipped. It is not ideal when we are trying to meet deadlines and stay within the budgets. Why we assign resources? Assigning resources to tasks will indicate who or what is needed to complete the task in a project. More than one resource can be assigned to a task. Both work resources, in example peoples, and material resources can be assigned to tasks. Once a project schedule is created, it will usually have to be altered to avoid over-allocating a particular resources, for instance, a subcontractor, which will cause the schedules to be held up. Assignments are the last step of data to enter into the project schedules and they reflect who works on a task. Knowing how to allocate resources will help us keep in control of our project from start to finish. By assigning resources to tasks, we can make sure that we have enough resources to accomplish the task in our project. We assign peoples and equipment in the same way. We assign resources to tasks to clarify responsibility for getting those tasks done. Assigning resources also help us to determine how long it will take for a task to get done, and if we track costs, how much the task will cost. In our project, the work resources are project manager, construction manager, general contractor, hardware vendor, software vendor, and IT analyst, while the material resources are hardware and software that we use to build our project. As we can see, all the resources have been assigned for every task in our project. By doing this, we are able to prevent any over-allocating from happening. First of all, for task 1, which is identifying suitable location, the owner and project manager are responsible to this task where they need to get license and permission form. Next, for task 2, we need to do the applicable design. In this task, the owner and manager are responsible to find any applicable design to proceed with. After that, for task 3, we make bidding for the construction. The person who responsible in this task are the owner, project manager, construction manager, and general contractor. Lastly, in task 4, where we start the building constructions, all the resources are involved in this building task. I think that's all from me. Thank you.